Have you ever noticed how people often assume women are loyal to love or to a man, or maybe even to the relationship itself? But what if I told you that's not really true? What if women, across every culture and every generation, remain deeply loyal to one thing above all else? It's not what most men think, and if you miss it, you'll never truly understand her heart. Today, I'm going to reveal a hidden truth about female loyalty that changes the way you see attraction, relationships, and even connection itself. Welcome back. It's Sarah here on Be Feminine. Around here, we talk about psychology, relationships, and the hidden truths nobody else is saying out loud. And if this is your first time, hit subscribe because what you're about to learn today could completely change the way you think about women's loyalty. And today, we're exploring something powerful, the one thing women are always loyal to, above everything else. Now, let's begin by breaking a myth. A lot of men truly believe that women are loyal to the man they love. They imagine loyalty as this almost unshakable commitment, tied to romance, promises, and devotion. But here's the twist. Women aren't loyal to men in that way. They aren't loyal to words or rings or even the structure of a relationship. They are loyal to something far more profound, something that guides their choices whether they realize it or not. And once you see this, you'll never again misunderstand a woman's behavior. That deeper thing is what we're going to talk about today. And here's the key. Once you understand what women are truly loyal to, you'll realize attraction isn't just about looks or money or words. It's about aligning with the core of her loyalty, and once you do, you become unforgettable to her. Think about it. Have you ever seen a woman walk away from someone she once said she loved deeply? Maybe she cried for him. Maybe she promised forever. Maybe she even built a life with him. And yet, when something invisible broke, her loyalty shifted. Most men look at that and feel confused, even betrayed. They say things like, "How could she stop loving me so easily? How could she leave after everything we built?" But the truth is, she didn't stop loving because she was disloyal. She simply stayed loyal to something deeper than love itself. When I talk to men about relationships, one of the most common questions I hear is, why do women seem so loyal in the beginning, but then later they change? What makes them stay or go? And here's the truth. Women's loyalty has less to do with a person and more to do with the experience they are having with that person. See, at the heart of it, women are loyal to how they feel. That's the anchor. At the core, it's never really about the words, the gifts, or the promises whispered at night. Those things can be sweet, but they're only gestures. And when she leaves, it's not betrayal, it's realignment with that truth. And that's where so many men get it wrong. A man might think, I provide for her. I protect her. I've been consistent. Why isn't that enough? But if she doesn't feel alive, cherished, safe, respected, or desired when she's with you, her loyalty will shift. Not because she's unfaithful, not because she's careless, but because her deepest loyalty has always been to the emotional experience she carries inside herself. Let me tell you something a friend of mine went through. He'd been with his girlfriend for years, and honestly, from the outside, it looked perfect. He was steady, successful, genuinely a good guy. Everyone used to say, she's so lucky to have him. But she walked away. And I can't stay loyal to a life where I feel invisible. That moment hit him hard. Because in his mind, he had done everything right. But he hadn't noticed that loyalty isn't built on logic, it's built on emotional resonance. A woman can be endlessly patient, endlessly forgiving, but once she no longer feels emotionally connected, her loyalty begins to fade. And here's what most men don't realize. Women don't usually walk away because they stop loving. The love is often still there. What's gone is the emotional bond. And once that breaks, the love just doesn't feel the same anymore. Sit with that for a second. It means that if you want a woman to stay loyal, you don't hold her through control or fear or promises. You hold her through the consistent creation of experiences that align with her core needs: safety, intimacy, connection, and respect. She's not loyal to the idea of you. She's loyal to how you make her feel as she lives by your side. Now, I know some of you listening right now might be thinking, Sarah, isn't that unfair? Why should loyalty depend on feelings? Shouldn't it be about commitment no matter what? And I get it. That's a fair question. Human beings, men and women alike, are wired to stay loyal to what preserves them, what nourishes them, and what honors their well-being. And if she ever leaves, it's not betrayal, it's simply her honoring her own truth. Now, let's take this deeper into psychology. In emotional psychology, there's a principle called affective commitment. It describes loyalty that comes from emotional attachment rather than obligation. For women, emotional commitment is the real glue. She might stay in a job she doesn't like out of duty, or in a community because she feels responsible. It's consistent with the deepest truth of loyalty. Loyalty is not to things or to status, or even to time spent. It is to the experience of being alive, valued, and emotionally connected. And when you really understand that, you stop seeing loyalty as something you demand from her, and instead, you see it as something you inspire within her. One of the most fascinating things I have noticed in countless conversations with both men and women is that loyalty is never really about the other person. When a woman feels she can trust you, not just with her secrets, but with her vulnerability, her fears, and even her dreams, her loyalty grows naturally. This is something most men miss. Trust doesn't only break with huge betrayals, but mostly it fades slowly in the small, quiet moments. When you ignore her feelings, when you laugh at her pain, it shows something important. When a woman can't trust her partner to hold her heart gently, she naturally redirects that loyalty to herself. And while self-loyalty is healthy, in a relationship, it usually signals that the bond is weakening. She will stand by you. She will defend you, even when life feels like it's against you. She will fight for the relationship because she knows her heart is safe. Men, this is where your real influence lies, not in control, not in grand gestures, but in your presence. In listening without rushing to solve everything. In staying with her in her emotions and simply saying, I hear you. I may not fully get it, but I'm here. That single act can build far more loyalty than years of empty promises ever could. Think of it like this. Loyalty is not a chain that binds her. It's a root that grows when she feels safe enough to flourish. And the soil of that root is trust. Without trust, loyalty withers. With trust, it becomes a tree strong enough to weather any storm. Now, here's the deeper truth I want you to hold on to. Women are loyal to what they believe in. If she believes in your honesty, she will stay. And here's the part I want to emphasize. Women don't expect perfection. They don't expect you to never make mistakes. What they do expect is effort. Effort to listen. Effort to show up. Effort to learn from the mistakes and rebuild trust when it's shaken. Because the truth is, every relationship will face cracks. Every love story will face storms. She will defend you. She will stand beside you when the world turns against you. She will fight for the relationship because she feels safe enough to plant her whole being in it. Loyalty isn't tested in the sunshine, it's tested in the rain. So let me leave you with this thought before we move forward. Women are loyal, but not in the way most people think. They are not loyal to titles, not to rings, not even to words spoken in passion. They are loyal to the trust they feel. And trust is built not through promises, but through presence, respect, and consistency. When I, share with you that women are loyal to something deeper than appearances, status, or charm. I mean it literally. Women are loyal to the feeling of emotional safety and consistency. They're loyal to what makes them feel alive, seen, protected, and valued. That statement hit me hard because it shows the quiet decision-making process women often go through. They don't always leave because they stop loving. They leave because they can no longer place their loyalty where peace does not exist. And that's the secret so many men miss. Loyalty isn't about fire, excitement, or intensity. Those things come and go. Loyalty is about peace. This is why women sometimes stay with men others can't understand. And men, here's the best part. You don't have to be perfect to earn this kind of loyalty. You don't need to be the richest, the strongest, or the most charming. What you need to be is real, honest, steady, present. That's the kind of man women are loyal to above everything else. So let's bring it full circle. Women are not loyal to money. They're not loyal to status. They're not loyal to the illusions of romance or empty promises. They are loyal to peace, trust, and consistency. They are loyal to the place where they feel most like themselves, free, safe, and valued. After understanding that, you have the key to relationships that last. You create loyalty through presence, not chasing it through control. Thanks, guys. If today's message resonated with you, remember, women are not loyal to what you give them. They're loyal to how you make them feel. If you found this video valuable, share it to others and hit the subscribe button so you never missed out our daily videos. Until next video, stay positive, stay true.